Hi, this is Brian Murray of hobokencondoinventory4 and today I'm going to talk about the inventory on the market. Now, for several months I've been talking about how low the inventory is and what that really means to both buyers and sellers. But I don't think that a lot of people realize what kind of impact that's making on the market. So today I'm going to have a graphic representation of that for you. Several years ago when I started to blog, there was this article about tomatoes being grown randomly in the back of Hoboken. There were wild tomatoes. So I thought I would bring that tomato theme back today and explain the inventory and how buyers and sellers treat it with respect to tomatoes. See, right here I have a package of cherry tomatoes like everyone sees in the supermarket. A lot of people buy them. Right now there's a full pack of tomatoes, as you can see. Having a little trouble opening it. Okay, full pack of tomatoes. Now this would be representative of the market, say, a year ago when there were 500 plus condos available on the market at any one time. Okay, at that time, people were buying them. They were taking the good ones and taking the good ones. Okay, that's great. And there were still plenty of good ones left in there. Oh, and there's a bad one. So they were going to leave the bad one, but there were still plenty of good tomatoes left. Both buyers and sellers. Buyers had a lot of choices. Sellers knew that as long as they had a good tomato, that buyers might look at it, and they certainly weren't going to look at the really bad one. Okay, so in today's market, we're running at about 300 condos on the market, so about 60% of what we have. So if we just take this here and dump out a bunch of these tomatoes, maybe that's about 60% left in the thing here. All of these are gone away. All these little tomatoes, they're gone now from the market. So this is what we have left. We've got, I don't know, 60% full. Now what happens is there are fewer good tomatoes here, fewer good condos. But what the buyers do is they continue to buy the good condos, and the little bad tomatoes, they still get put aside. The little bad ones that are broken or squished or whatever, put aside, never bought, never bought, never bought. And this pool of good tomatoes is smaller and smaller. So the buyers are still there. It's just that there are fewer choices for them. Now what does that mean for the buyer? It means that sometimes you're going to get into a price war where a couple of people really want this tomato. And know that there may be some bidding wars that do happen. On the flip side, for sellers, if you have a bad tomato, it's a bad tomato. It's a bad tomato in a good market. It's a bad tomato in a condensed market where there aren't that many condos. Hey, it should be the time where you can sell your condo easy. But the fact of the matter is you've got a bad tomato. It's priced poorly. It shows poorly. It needs a lot of work. It's just not going to, no matter what. We can take all these tomatoes out. There could be nothing on the market. Nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying this little squished, bad, broken tomato. It's going to sit there forever. You either price it right, you fix it, or you don't sell it, period. This is Brian Murray, hobokencondoinventory4. Hopefully I've explained a little bit about the inventory today, and everybody eat tomatoes.